Hello, my name's Molly. I'm the current contact centre team leader at Two Rivers Housing. So I oversee the day-to-day operations of the contact centre team. So we have a team of 10 staff members who are dealing with phone calls, emails, reception visits, dealing with all sorts of repairs, rent queries, everything that comes basically in from our tenants. So I also oversee the team daily, so it will be reviewing their performances, so looking at their performance targets through KPIs. So I'll be looking at call times, resolving the calls with tenants first off. And we'll also be looking at ways that we can improve the service. So it may be that the systems that we've got is not providing the correct information to tenants. So I'm always looking at ways that our team can assist tenants better. That will be through team meetings, and that will be getting through feedback from my own team, but also meeting with other members of the organisation and finding any ways that we can improve to help deliver a great customer service. Yeah, so I went to formerly known as Lakers School, obviously known as 5 Acres. So I've got 7 GCSEs there, ranging from A to C. And then after Lakers, I then went on to Hartbury College and studied Uniform Public Services and did a level 3 BTEC there. Yeah, so when I first left college, I was sort of about 17, was just looking for sort of weekend part-time work during the summer holidays. So I joined and started working at a cafe. That was generally just to try and get some experience in the working life. Then when I reached 18, I got a full-time job in a call centre. That then just sort of gave me the knowledge of being on the phones to customers, computer knowledge, all that sort of thing. And then I got a job working on a new build site. So I was sort of doing new home sales negotiations, which is where I found my love for housing. And then a vacancy came up at Two Rivers Housing in the contact centre team. So I went for that. I was about 19 when I first got that job here. And then in the 5.5 years that I've been at Two Rivers, I've moved from the contact centre team to the contact centre team leader. And most recently, I've now been offered a role as a stock condition surveyor in the assets and building safety team. Yeah, so as a stock condition surveyor, my day-to-day role will be out in tenants' homes. So I will be going out on appointments, doing internal and external surveys. So we'll be looking inside the property at components like the kitchen, the bathroom, the windows, the doors, all the way through then to the outside, the roof, pathways. We'll be checking the condition of the property and the items in the home. So it may be that we're looking to change a kitchen in the property because of the condition of it. It's basically checking to see that what we've got in the system matches the real life in the property. We want to make sure that if the property does need work doing to it, that we're getting access and we're arranging those works to be done in our tenants' homes. I love that every day is never the same. I think working in social housing, you get to build relationships as well. So working obviously within the Forest of Dean, we get to know a lot of our tenants that we speak to daily. We get to help them, and it's nice to then see that through to the end. It may be that when I speak to them a week later, we've resolved their query and they're really happy with the outcome. I just really like being that person that they feel they can go to for that help and support. So I would probably say that would be when I started managing the contact centre team. I had just turned 21. So for me, at such a young age, obviously taking over a team of a large team, a lot of them were obviously older than myself, which was a bit daunting to start with, but I settled in and I absolutely loved it. I think the most important thing is I think there's an idea nowadays that you have to go to uni, you have to get loads of qualifications to feel that you can do well in your career. I think go with what you enjoy the most. I was never the most academic person at school. I used to love doing PE, any sport, I would be out and about doing that. I think it's just important to do what you want to do, and if that's going into an apprenticeship or starting work early, then do what you feel is right. Don't always follow what everybody else is doing, because I think there's a lot of opportunities out there that you don't need to go to uni for, or if you do, then that's absolutely fine as well. This is where the contact centre team are based. based in the office, so we are purposely sat here just so we can be around in reception so if we've got any visitors coming in. We're also sat amongst all the other staff members in the office, so if we've ever got any queries, any repairs related queries that we need to quickly check with our repairs team, we're sat right in the middle so we can have everybody around us for all the support we need. So I got my sort of enjoyment of housing when I started working on the new build sites. One of my friends also worked here at the time and recommended me for the role and said it would be a really good way to get into housing. So I sort of followed her recommendation and came to the interview, and I just really liked the organisation. The people that I met were really friendly, and I'm glad I went for it. I would say be really good with people. I think it's key in a lot of roles, but especially when you're working with customers and with such a large team. Being a good communicator and being a really good team player. I think as such a large team, we all do the same role the team does. So they're always looking out for each other, supporting each other, which I think is a great way to work.